Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I hope you enjoyed that lovely serenade for you for this fine Friday. But as you can see by the title, I'll be doing a current favorites. And I mean current as in, it could be within the last week, but also within the last couple months. But that being said, let's just, get into it. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe. The button's down there somewhere. I don't really know, but don't forget. The first item we have, a little anticlimactic. It's just the silk scrunchie. I have a bunch of other colors, but I just have this black one here. I love them. I don't use hair ties. I literally only use these. Not much else to say about them. They're supposed to be good for your hair because they're silk. I also have silk pillowcases. I don't really know if there's been a difference. I honestly can't tell, but I like to pretend there is. So here's those. The next item is this. It's that TikTok NYX lipstick and lip gloss. I'm not even gonna bother with the name. So it just has a lip gloss. It has a lipstick on one end and the lip gloss on the other. The brush on the lip gloss though, I don't know. I like it, but I also don't because it's like a literal brush, but some of the bristles are facing the wrong direction, but it came like that. I don't know. Weird vibes, but I like it. I'm currently wearing it. I just kind of dab it on so it's not like lipstick. It's kind of just natural gloss. Yeah, that's that. I love her. She's cool. She's a bit of an upgrade from my tinted chapstick, but I still do love that chapstick. Anyways, this next item is a candle. I burned her for a little too long yesterday, so she's in a bit of a rough state, but I love her. This scent, it says black venom. I honestly can't read it. Something incense and vanilla. It's an interesting scent. I've never smelled anything like this before. It literally says burn for no longer than 2 hours at a time. I think I burned this thing for 8 hours yesterday, but we don't have to talk about it. It's by Drop Dead Candles, which is local to my hometown, so check them out. These are really, really nice. It smells so good. I love this candle. This is literally my favorite candle currently. It's black and it's aesthetic and everything. Love her. Okay, this next favorite is really random. It's literally coffee. The reason being, I have been looking for a good cold coffee. Anyways, I've been looking for a good cold brew coffee, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know. But my issue is, I'll buy a bottle of cold brew that's not this one or whatever, and it says it's black. Because all I want is just black cold coffee because I'm so lazy to the point where I just can't make it myself. I just want to buy it in a bottle. But every time I buy a cold brew that says it's black and unsweetened, it's sweet. I don't know what's wrong with it or what's wrong with me, but I can't stand it. I'll finish them obviously, but it's just weird. I like my coffee the way I like it, and if it's sweet like that without me wanting it to be, it's just uncomfortable. So this is the one, which I've seen everywhere, and it was the last one I tried for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't get the blonde roast on purpose. It was just the only one left. I don't really know the difference. I'm no coffee connoisseur, obviously, but this is the winner. So if you're looking for a black coffee, a cold black coffee that's not sweet, even when it says it's supposed to not be sweet and it's still sweet, this is the one. Get this one. Okay, Starbucks, I see you. Moving on to my phone case. I've always been a wildflower phone case kind of girl. This is my first Casetify case. It's the collab with Orion Carlotto. I don't know if I said her name right, but her and her poetry book. I don't have her poetry book. And the saying on it is a little bit cheesy for me, but it has a disco ball and I like disco balls, so that's literally the only reason I got it, is because it has a disco ball on it, but it says, put down that phone of yours and love me the way you used to. It has no meaning to me, but I thought it was cute. So, I like the Casetify. I do love Wildflower. I find that the Wildflower is a lot more trendy, so the phone case would get old. But I like this. It's nice and plain, and this part's clear, but you can change it on Casetify. I like that. Not spawns. Now this next item, how could I not put this in this video? Because I can't stop talking about them, and you know what I'm about to pull up. My boots! I have never been happier to buy a pair of boots in my life until I found these. These are my children. They're my children. These are mine. I was searching high and low for boots that kind of went higher than usual, but not too high. And this is the exact length I was looking for. Like, these are actually perfect. They're from Zara. They're kind of heavy, not gonna lie, but they're actually my favorite thing ever. Like, I would not trade these for the world. I would wear them with everything. They're really comfortable, actually. When I first wore them, they did give me some blisters, but that's like all new shoes. Now, though, that they're broken in, like, they're the most comfortable shoes ever, and they fit my legs perfectly and my feet, and they're chunky, and I just can't get enough of them, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. That also leads me into the next thing, which is my green Converse that I've showed you guys. Again, couldn't not put these in this video. I also need to get my money's worth. If you know, you know. So I be wearing these all the time. But green is currently my favorite color ever. So this is like literally the perfect shoe. Like, you can't go wrong. Like, these are actually amazing. I like how thick the sole is because they're not quite platform, but they're thicker than regular Converse. Like, I really like the Chuck 70s. So yeah, these are by far my favorite sneakers currently. I love them. They're also comfortable, but they also give me blisters. I think I've mentioned that before in previous videos. And again, gotta get my money's worth, so we'll be wearing these 24/7. The next thing is like in a pair, and it's also really random, but I could not tell you all about this. It's definitely nothing revolutionary at all, but it's this laptop stand. It's like on an angle, it's hard to tell. And wireless keyboard. I got them both off Amazon because I wasn't going to pay like $200 for an Apple keyboard. Yeah, no thank you. But this has honestly saved my life. Let me put this down for a second. I'm notorious for doing my homework in my bed, and I hate doing it in my bed, but I also used to hate sitting at my desk. So it was just a lose-lose at that point. But the stand and the keyboard has helped me sit at my desk more because now the laptop's like set up, if that makes sense. And crouching and like typing on my laptop just doesn't feel good. I don't like to do that anymore. It also makes it feel like a desktop computer, which I don't know, but I really like it. I feel like an adult. I feel productive. And again, I sit at my desk way more now. Like last year, you would have never caught me sitting at this desk ever. Like, I would have only done my homework in my bed. Wouldn't have even thought it sitting at this desk, but now I sit here more than I sit in my bed, which is good. So I highly, highly recommend, if you're like me, to get one of those because it'll help you sit at your desk more, and then I feel more productive because I'm getting more done and not sitting in my bed. Let's say it together. I don't want to sit in my bed. So there, that's perfect for that. I also have a wireless mouse, but I've had that for a while, so yeah, so that's that. I love that duo. She's saving me currently, especially with doing everything online. I'm doing school, YouTube work, it's all online. So yeah, love them. My next favorite is this book. I know, I'm mind blown too. Like, you would never think that I would be reading a book. It's taking me a little longer because I've been so busy with school, so I'm not too deep into the book currently. I think I've discovered that I do prefer fiction books over nonfiction, at least right now, just because they're fun. It takes my mind off things. And hello, I'm reading? Like, okay, giving me intellectual, giving me new vocabulary. But yeah, this book is really good so far. I really like it. If you guys care, I'll let you know what I think by the end of it. My reading week is coming up. By the time this is up, it's technically reading week for me. So hopefully during that week off, I can read a little more and finish this book and let you all know. But just in general, I really have started to like reading because, again, it takes my mind off stuff. I feel like I'm doing something productive for my brain instead of just like mindlessly scrolling through TikTok. And trust me, I would have never thought I would pick up a book ever again. But here we are. So if you're like me and haven't read a book since 7th grade, I recommend, honestly. I do. I like this book. I also read Perks of Being a Wallflower. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen all that. And I definitely will update on my Instagram, so if you do want to see one, it'll be there. But I love her. She's beautiful. So far, it's pretty cool. It's a little slow, but I think that's just because I have the attention span of a goldfish now. But long story long, this book is really cool and fun and fresh, and I recommend reading anything, honestly, to get your mind off some stuff. So looks like we're already on the last thing, which is my planner. I got it from Papier. She's a nice off-white cream color with blue details. I made sure to get the ribbon so I didn't have to get a separate bookmark. Before I used this, I used a bullet journal, which I liked at first because I felt productive and it made me like wanna, you know, make it pretty and plan out my day or like that kind of stuff. But now that I'm used to using a planner, I don't have time for that anymore. At least I don't want to make the time for that, so I went back to using a planner, and I love her. At the beginning of the book, it's just the months, and then after that, it gets into all the weeks. This is from December, so that's why there's nothing in it. Oh, these are video ideas, but at the start of each month, there's a blank page and goals, and clearly I made so many this month. Yes, but after that, it just goes into the weeks of every month. But I like how plain and minimal it is. There's no like beating around the bush. It's just I'm gonna plan on my week and that's it. And I really like the way she looks. But also one thing that bothers me about her is she doesn't close, because when she's open I have to prop her open because it doesn't like to stay open. But then when I go to close it, it doesn't like to stay closed either. Other than that, I really like this planner. It's nothing special, but she's been saving me. On that note, that's all my favorites from the past, couple months, from the past couple weeks, all of that. And I do swear by all these things, so I recommend them for you if you're like me. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big, fat, juicy thumbs up. Leave a comment about what you think about this video, or what you want to see from me, or if you liked anything that I showed, or if you'd recommend anything for me. Basically, comment whatever you want. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you're notified every time that I post. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.